So we've really been working on the nursery. It's painted. Everybody's trying to guess what the gender is, but we painted it tan. So surprise.
Welcome back to the Illuminated Path. This is episode 86. What are we talking about today?
We're going to do a quick pregnancy and just life update episode.
Yeah.
So I am now in my third trimester, 31 weeks.
Yeah.
So now we're like single digit weeks.
Yeah, it's crunch time. We're
from
close.
meeting the baby, which is crazy. Yeah. So we're just going to do a quick update on all the things related to pregnancy, life, whatever. So I had my baby shower the first weekend of May, and that was really wonderful. My sister-in-law, mom, and your mom really did all the things to put everything together, and we had it at my mom's house, and it was really, really nice.
Yeah.
I think my favorite part was they had these blank onesies and a bunch of like letters and pictures and I don't know if pictures is the right word, but
like graphics.
Yeah, graphics and the little iron-on thing. And so everybody, like, not everybody, but we got handmade like onesies
from our family. Like,
yeah, and friends.
20 something of them.
So those will be
it's a really cool idea.
Cool. Like we have them and we're going to be able to, put them on the baby and know like, oh, this is from so-and-so. And yeah, it was a good time. And John got to join the shower probably like halfway through and opened gifts with me. And
yeah.
It
was nice. It's just, I think with our wedding and then now our baby shower, it's just, I've been so grateful just for our family and the support that we have. So.
Yeah, and that kind of leads me into the nursery. So we had a ton of, gifts and so grateful for everything that everyone gifted us for the baby. It is such a huge help.
Yeah.
So we've really been working on the nursery, it's painted. Everybody's trying to guess what the gender is, but we painted it tan. So surprise.
Everybody's just looking for like the faintest clue of like, it's a boy, it's a girl.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I don't know if we've shared, but our family doesn't know. Kate and I know what we're having, and we haven't shared with our family yet, and they're all guessing.
Mm-hmm.
But it's our secret, and we're enjoying that.
Yeah, like our midwife knows, like our pelvic floor therapist, and so it's cool to like talk with them about it. But
yeah,
we've made it this far.
Yeah,
so we're just gonna keep it a secret till the baby is born.
Mm-hmm.
We've had the names picked out for both genders well in advance of like getting pregnant. So yeah, it's exciting. But we got, nursery painted. We like so lucked out. We got a crib for free.
We got like a beautiful chair, most comfortable chair ever. And that was like $50 on Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah. And then a dresser for $100. So we really have not spent much money on like the nursery furniture. We did buy a brand new mattress and we got a really, really good, organic green gold guard. Green guard gold.
Green guard.
Certified. So it's like, it's fully breathable for the baby. If they kind of go face down, they can breathe through the mattress and it doesn't have VOCs and other toxic things getting into the air that they'd be breathing in. So
yeah,
that was important to us. And it was nice that we were able to invest in that while everything else was relatively inexpensive. Anything else about the nursery? I feel like I'm going to talk this whole time.
No, that's fine. Yeah, no, I think it's just been really nice. Like, we're on the home stretch. The nursery has a little more to do. I think we want to put a rug in there and some other stuff, but like we got an AC in there. We got all the things that we'll need.
Yeah, now we got to just like organize the closet and the dresser.
Yeah, just like organizing things, organizing baby's clothes, getting our drawers all situated and organized. But yeah, we're making progress.
I'm in like full nesting mode.
Yeah.
I have like the urge to continue working on it and like organizing things like daily.
Yep.
So I've had to kind of figure out like when I can actually work on it. Baby's moving so much, and it's to the point now where like you can see like not you can't see like a foot or a hand, but you just see little waves on my stomach, and it's
Yeah.
crazy cool.
Yep.
Think the baby is actually still like possibly hiccuping right now because it's like this very like weird, like consistent, subtle feeling. I don't know, it's really cool. So what else? We have our midwife coming every 2 weeks now. So we've officially like
Yep.
gone from once a month to every 2 weeks. And gosh,
Mhm.
that's only for a few more visits.
Yeah, and then it goes every week.
At once I'm at 36 weeks. So she's coming soon, which is going to be like the almost 32 week. Then she'll come at almost 34.
Yep.
And then it'll be weekly from 36 on.
Yep. So we're now at the point of like starting to get together the birth plan, everything we'll need for a home birth. Pretty soon she's gonna bring us like a kit, and we'll have the tub and everything so we can do a home water birth. And yeah.
Yeah, I actually got some like things to help with like pain management and stuff too for free off of like the Facebook community group, which was really nice.
I mean, honestly, like we do buy new things, but I just feel like there's so many times you can go on Marketplace and like somebody's not using something that's perfectly good.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and yeah, and then and there's things like I don't like to buy used, but like
Of course.
we get so much just like for free or discounted. And we do the same, like we sell stuff on there or we donate stuff, but
It's just better when it's certain things like, I didn't want to buy a brand new dresser for $500. That's going to be
right.
made out of like that
The
really
wood
cheap material
composite. Yeah.
when we got a actual solid wood
Right.
dresser for $100 and I put a coat of paint on it and it looks brand new.
Yeah. We just finished our birth class.
The birth class was really good.
Really good.
Like, honestly, if you have any fears whatsoever about birth, if you are just like, you just don't know what you don't know and you want to know like what the process of birth is, what postpartum could entail, it was really helpful. And we took it from a woman who's a doula and she runs like a doula group and she was great. And yeah, I mean, it was 4 weeks.
Yeah. And we found out only about 20% of people do that. Like most people go to the hospital with no idea what to expect, no idea what their options are or what the whole process looks like, which was kind of mind blowing to me. But
Yeah, and I think that's important. And that's like the part that, even though we're not planning a hospital birth, just knowing like, if you're being told to do this or do that, like what your options are, what the benefits and risks are, and also just like what to expect as far as like the actual process of birth, like
yeah.
early labor, active labor, transition, pushing.
Mm-hmm.
So it was just like really good to like really walk through all of that and know what all of that was gonna look like.
Yeah. What else?
Still doing pelvic floor therapy. Honestly, our pelvic floor therapist is like my best friend.
She's awesome.
I love her.
We love her.
I'm gonna miss her.
We go to the appointments and we're just chit chatting away.
I
We
know.
always have a great time.
So we were doing that weekly. We're now doing that bi-weekly. That was also really, really cool and helpful because I was able to test out different pushing positions. And I don't know, like,
Yeah.
I don't know what I would do if you go into a
She
birth and
didn't
have no
know.
idea.
Right. Or even know how to push. Like that's been part of it too, is her like really helping you understand what positions you have a better push in, if you're, doing purple pushing and holding your breath or actually breathing through it.
Yeah.
I think it gives you, I think, a lot of tools to go into this, but also the confidence to do it.
I think the confidence is a big piece because, like, if you're a first time mom, you've never done this before, so you don't know what to expect. And then
Yeah.
it's like you're ready and the baby's ready to come out and you don't know what to do.
Right.
When I was there, like week 1, and she was like evaluating me, my pelvic floor was very tight and I had no idea how to push.
Right.
She's like
Yeah.
telling me to try it. And I was like, I have no idea. So
Yeah.
highly, highly recommend pelvic floor therapy. I still want to do like a whole episode on it.
Yeah.
There's so many people I've talked to who have been like, I wish I did pelvic floor therapy before I had my baby.
Mm-hmm.
Some people are doing it post baby, and that's also wonderful and helpful. But like, I just feel so much better prepared between the birth class and the pelvic floor therapy.
Yeah. Yeah. You had your first Braxton Hicks.
That was the weirdest
Yeah.
sensation. Um, it wasn't painful for me, but I know that I didn't really get the full like cramping sensation that you can get.
Yeah.
So that
It's
could
like your
come.
stomach really tightened up.
It felt like hard as a rock.
Yeah.
Like I was trying to push it and I was like telling you to push it, and it just like wouldn't move, and I was like, "Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
like what is happening? I'm just like stuck here." And my stomach is like a rock. So that was interesting, and I know it's normal to start happening now and could be happening more as we continue to get closer, but it's kind of like my body's way of like starting to prepare in a way.
Yeah. Yeah.
Crazy. And then I'm probably going to do a whole episode on this at some point too, but I also wanted to mention that I kind of realized recently that I have rosacea. So on my face. Um I've talked about like my journey with acne and stuff, and I always thought that it was just acne.
Mm.
I actually used ChatGPT
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and I uploaded pictures of my skin, and ChatGPT came back and said like it's rosacea. I am forgetting the name of it. It was like papopustule rosacea because I get the little dots too. I think
Yeah.
that's what
There's
it's
like
called.
4 kinds of rosacea.
So I get the one with like the little dots. And so ever since having this awareness, there's been some things I've been able to do, and I'm not going to like get super deep into it, but the two top things are one, aloe,
Yep.
like fresh aloe. I'm using it from a plant, but I'm going to run out of the plant soon. So I'm going to buy like organic aloe.
Yeah.
Helps calm down the skin so much and is already feeling better. And number two, being aware of like what your triggers are.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
for me, it's like there's certain foods I'm still trying to nail down what that is, but it is a noticeable difference between when like my skin is calm and when I'm having like a flare up
Yeah.
and my skin is like bright red and it's hot and it's like you get the little dots. And yeah, so I'm glad to finally have that awareness. Pregnancy is also something that can contribute to rosacea getting a little worse.
Right. No, I'm excited for you though. I know that this has been a long journey for you. And I think that, seeing your skin with the aloe, like it starts clearing up and now it's like it's a more visible change. It's not like you're, constantly just living in a flare up.
Mm-hmm.
You're seeing like, oh, I'm having a flare up. What did I eat? And we're like, backtracking and doing that and being able to say, like, okay, we had this gluten thing and that caused a flare up. So it's great information for you to have. And I'm excited for, your next chapter in that journey.
Yeah, surprisingly enough, like we had like wings and french fries, which is not like our norm,
Yeah.
not the most healthy thing.
No,
And I did not have a flare up from that.
we had a takeout night and yeah. And you know what? I did pretty good with that too.
Yeah, maybe it was what we had. We had wings over. And it was really good. So
Yeah.
maybe they're not so bad. I don't know. I'm sure they still cook in
Yeah.
oils that aren't great. But regardless, it's also about how you feel.
Yeah.
So,
That was an exciting time. Yeah. Is that everything you wanted to share?
I mean, I think I had a lot of updates. So, yeah, I think I'm
Okay.
pretty good there.
Um, I'm just working on the house. We're doing all kinds of fun stuff. I mean, you're working on the
Just you.
house with me, but yeah.
Yeah.
So Kate, she wanted to mow the lawn. So Kate loves to mow the lawn, and I told her, "You're not mowing the lawn. You're pregnant." And her pelvic floor therapist goes, "She can mow the lawn. It'd be good for her to build endurance." And I'm like, "That's just what I need." My neighbor's going, "Why is your pregnant wife mowing the lawn?" And her pelvic floor therapist is like, "I guess John's just concerned about his image." So Kate's been mowing the lawn, while she still can, but it's good. We're doing what we were doing, before you were pregnant. We're like, you mow the lawn, I go do the weed whacking and whatever else. But it's just been so nice to get outside, to work on the yard, work on the house. We're working on the landscaping. We're working on our front porch. My dad came over. We cleared out a bunch of brush down back so our sump pump pipes can work better and the stream back there can flow. So a lot of stuff working on the house and really just getting ready so that when baby comes, we can just be present and really just spend that time with our child.
Yeah, there's just some small things to finish in the basement and nursery, obviously, but I think the front porch project is the biggest one, and had fun tearing that down.
Yeah.
Found old steps underneath it that
Mm-hmm.
don't look great to me, but they're functional at the moment. So
Yeah. Been good. And I got a new laptop.
yes, you should share the special features of your
Special
laptop
feature.
because
All right.
it's pretty cool.
You're only gonna appreciate this if you're on YouTube.
Show it.
I'm gonna show it.
Okay.
So show your camera here. All right. So here we go.
All right, I'm gonna have to remember in the editing phase that I need
show your camera. All right, ready? So here's the laptop. And then this keyboard. This keyboard comes off. And it's a dual screen laptop. Wow. Okay. So that's my laptop.
Fancy.
It's been very helpful. If you know me, you know I'm all about productivity and the point of diminishing returns on screens. Your peak performance is going to be at least three screens. So having a laptop with 2 in it is awesome.
So he has 5.
I do have 5 screens. It's great for trading. You need plenty of screens, but my old laptop, I have all these like portable monitors that I just travel with and attach to the laptop. So having a super small, compact laptop that it's all built in has been awesome. Definitely the nicest device I've ever owned, which is cool. And it has it's all touchscreen. So I've actually been taking notes and writing on it. It's been cool. I've been able to study and have like a book on the top screen and write on the bottom. So that's my laptop. And that's life.
All right, I think that's our update for now.
Yeah. Well, we're going to have to figure out what we do as we get closer, because I don't know if we're taking a break yet. I don't know. I will say, like, we both really love and enjoy doing this podcast. But I don't know yet. I don't know if it's like we're going to try to get a bunch of episodes done or if we're going to just take a pause.
Yeah, we'll have to see where we're at when we get closer. If we have the time to pre-record some, at least like a month maybe, and then go from there and figure out how we work it back into our schedule.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we'll figure it out.
All right. Sounds good. Thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you.